I do love weed, but it's not a productive way to spend your time. I waste so much time when I smoke weed. I got high last week. I spent 4 hours Googling how tall different celebrities are. Got lost in that rabbit hole. I was watching Twins, because why wouldn't I be watching Twins in 2019? I started thinking, how tall is that gremlin Danny DeVito? I jumped on Google, DeVito's 4'9". That shit was jarring. Then I thought, how tall is his Twins co-star, Schwarzenegger? Got right back on Google, Arnie, 6'3". 4 hours later, I had Googled every celebrity you could imagine, no matter how obscure. So I started thinking, I wonder if Google knows how tall I am. So I typed in, how tall is John Hilder? And Google said, are you sure you don't mean who was John Hilder? Got put in my place by a search engine. I gotta get off the internet, man. I'm seeing shit on there that's just fucking with me. Not even like hardcore porn, just the news, random shit. The one thing on Twitter I saw recently that really messed with me, I don't know if you might, it's a little bit like a month ago. This girl went to a grocery store, licked some ice cream, and put it right back into the freezer. That was fucked up. But I was high, so the copycat killer in me came out. I'm like, what can I do? How can I ruin someone's day like this, but not make them physically ill? So I came with something devious, and this is really fucked up. Go to a toy store. Take one piece out of every puzzle. You will ruin marriages. You have no idea the havoc you will cause with that one piece at a bed and breakfast in Vermont. Some shit's gonna go down. Two people trying to salvage their marriage, fighting over the last piece. Yeah, I know you have it! It will get violent. Internet's a dark place, man. I've been trying to meet people online. I've been on Tinder, which is, if you don't know that website, it's a very interesting website where you swipe one way on a picture to have sex with that picture and one way not to fuck that picture. It's as simple as that. But people do write bios about themselves. They write information, and I read the bios because I want to learn about people. And what I learned is I'm stupid. Every other girl on Tinder calls herself a sapiosexual. I didn't know what the fuck that meant, but I kept swiping right. What's the worst it could be? Hope it doesn't sting. Penicillin cures most things. It probably cures whatever the fuck sapiosexual is. Then I'm like, you know what? It's most women, so I gotta know what it is in case it's really fucked up. So I Googled it. I Googled, what does sapiosexual mean? And it means a person who is attracted to intelligence. So if you are sapiosexual, the fact that I had to Google that definition makes me very unattractive right now. Because these people don't just love intelligence, they despise stupidity. These are the people who, if you use the wrong spelling of there in a text, they will never text you back. They might write "you're dead" to me and make sure yours spelled right, but that's the last time you'll hear from them. I've been that guy. My mom's an English major, but you know what? If you're willing to fuck me, you can misspell anything. I will let it slide in that moment. If a girl texts me something like, John, I'm gonna come over and suck your dick until the sun comes up, but she spells your Y-O-U apostrophe R-E, of course I'm disappointed. But I'm still texting right back, get your ass over here as fast as you can. But I'm spelling your Y-O-U-R in all caps because that is a teachable moment. Never squander a teachable moment. I did not excel in school. I dropped out 3 times, which is very rare to drop out 3 times. I pulled that shit off. First time I was in 9th grade, and it's because my teacher tried to fuck me. It sounds weird, but it wasn't even a guy. It was actually an attractive woman, but I was so uncomfortable, I never went back to school. And people as adults like, you fucking idiot. Why don't you go for it, you pussy? Like, because I was homeschooled? I want the A, but not that bad. No, thank you. Yes. Oh, man. I'm not rich at all. These shoes came on a hanger. You ever buy hanger shoes? That is some rock bottom shit when your shoes hang. Initially, I never knew that you could hang a shoe. That defies everything I was ever taught about gravity in shoes. But somehow the wizards at Walmart found a way to hang a shoe. So I paid my $7.88 and I bought my Faded Glory shoes. And I'm not being cute at all when I say Faded Glory. That is the name of the Walmart store brand of clothing. And my God, did they nail it. Has there ever been a more appropriate name in the history of clothing? If you're buying your entire wardrobe at Walmart, your glory has long since faded. It's just a fact. Even though I'm poor, I try to give back when and where I can, even if it's just a little bit. As I left Walmart, I gave a homeless guy my change. It was like 38 cents. Like, you know what? I tried, I helped, I'm a good person. Then the guy next to me goes, why'd you do that? You're not helping him. You're gonna spend that money on drugs and booze. Like, really? 38 cents? If this guy can turn 38 cents into a rock of crack and a bottle of vodka, good for him. Like, how are you homeless and that good with money? You are a tough nut to crack. And being poor ruins the holidays. My birthday was last week. I was excited about it because I thought I'd get a lot of good presents, which, well, all I mean by that, I wanted cash. If you're poor, the only gift you want is cash. But people kept giving me stuff. And I hate stuff because I can't buy weed with stuff. My mom got me a scented candle. What a horrible gift. And this candle smelled like chocolate chip cookies. I could not afford to buy dinner. My mom gave me the smell of dessert. Like, you know what else smells like cookies, Mom? Actual cookies, you monster. She's a bad cookie monster. Didn't know that was possible. She turns 75 next week. 75 is a big birthday. As a son, you want to get your mom the perfect gift for that one. But she's impossible to buy gifts for. Every year, so don't even waste your time or your money, son, because all I want is your love and maybe a card. But she's full of shit. She wants stuff. What she does, she buys herself the one thing she wanted all year, so I can't get it. This year, she already got herself a gift I cannot top. And it's so cute, I can't complain. It's a personalized license plate for the car she should no longer be driving. And it says 3GR8 KDZ. 3 great kids. That's sweet. My mom has 7 children. Yeah. Her own plate says more than half of us suck. It is very specific, and I did not make the plate. I am not top 3 material. There's no fucking way. I know that about myself. My mom calls me every Sunday, which I love hearing from her, except that she calls me exclusively from the bathroom. I swear, every time she calls me, she's on a toilet. I don't know what it is that makes her think in that moment, I should really call my son. I have this image of her on the toilet getting ready to let loose. She thinks to herself, you know what? I should really call another piece of shit I created. Oh, she's adorable. I love going on the road for comedy. I like to bring my dog when I can, but it's hard because not every hotel is pet friendly, but some are very pet friendly. In Minnesota a little while ago, I saw a hotel that said, your pet stays for free. So I booked it under his name and crashed with my dog. Nice little workaround they didn't know. Minnesota was a fun show. After the show, a girl came back to the hotel. We got to second base. That's where you're looking to tip. If you weren't sure about the bases. But what I found out this cold night in Minnesota is that much like a snowflake, no 2 boobs are created equal. Not even on the same woman. This young Duluthian had 2 wildly different tits. They looked so, they didn't belong on the same person. Looked like her tits got in a car crash, only one airbag deployed. It was fucking weird. But when you see that, you can't just lick one or you're an asshole. She took off her shirt like, oh, I gotta put both of those in my mouth, don't I? I gotta put them both in, or I'm a dick. So obviously, I start on the good one. Just to get myself ready. I'm burying my face in this thing like, oh, you're so good. All the while peering out of my right eye at this one, like, I know I gotta deal with you soon. Just let me enjoy this as long as I can. So an hour and a half later, I moved to this one. I'm ready now. This one's pruny. I gotta move over to this one. I did not lick them the same way either. I did not treat them equally. I wanted to, but I didn't. The good one, I licked it like it was an ice cream cone covered in cocaine. But the bad one is like I was testing a 9-volt battery. I was like, yeah. Still got juice. Can I go back to that one? Fuck. It was horrific.